Well, here we go, fans. We have a winner. What I'm going to try to do, I've already taken care of squeezing the, I'm going to show you how I make these things. Uh, this is the juice of, of 4 lemons. Try to make 4 of these at once. And I only did the lemons because they have so many seeds in them. I wanted to get that out of the way, get the seeds out of the way, and didn't want to waste time doing it. Then I'll take the peaches, get these little peach things, and I'll put half of one in each one of these, because there doesn't seem to be as many peaches in these things as there are pineapples. And I'll take the pineapple, same thing, and pineapple's a little stronger than peaches, so I'll divvy them out in 4s. Oops, there went a piece of pineapple I'll have to eat on the way. And the ones that said pineapple juice, I have to give them credit. Then I'll take my ruby red grapefruit, which these are some of the really best grapefruits I've ever seen. And I'm not sure, I don't know if the last one, I'll give you the recipe for the last one, but each of them gets a half a grapefruit. So I just, quarter the grapefruit. And squeeze the grapefruit juice in. Okay, and I'll do that to the rest of those. Then one of my favorites, of course everybody got this one right, are bananas. I just love bananas. They're good for you, and they hold up surprisingly well in the drink. They'll stay for 4 or 5 days in the drink, and they'll hold their color. They won't get super mushy, and they are just delicious part of this. Now, I didn't have fresh strawberries, so what I have are these little strawberries that are, I'll show you the bottle, that come from Italy, and they are just soaked in some kind of strawberry liqueur, and they are little wild strawberries, but boy did they soak up the liquor. Now in this case I wouldn't normally do this because I drink this separately. I'm going to throw in a little strawberry liqueur in here too, just to add flavor, and that was the end of that bottle. Alright, now I don't have many of these left, but I had these went in the recipe, and so I'm going to do that to each one. I'm going to put in fresh cherries. And I don't know how many minutes we're into this, but I get the idea. There's a blueberry. There's fresh blueberries in it, and that other one too. There's another blueberry. But you get the idea. Let me see if I can get some of the blueberries out. And you put in some blueberries also. And I don't have that many blueberries left. I usually like putting in a lot of blueberries, but my blueberry supply is dwindling because of the damn flea market was closed this week. The guy went to Florida for a couple of weeks, closed the flea market, said he couldn't trust any of his help, I guess, to keep from ripping them off, but it's costing me extra money for the extra fruit. But you get the idea with these cherries. I gotta go take a quick look and see what my time is. See how bad long I'm running here. Ooh, better hurry up. I'm at a little over 5 minutes already. Okay, so now what am I missing? Oh, I'm missing the lime. Each one gets a lime in it. Now the limes you gotta be careful. You have to get a feel for it because this is a fairly sharp knife, and if there's a weak spot in the lime skin, you could easily shoot right through the lime and cut yourself. And that's the last thing we need. So each one gets a fresh lime in it. See, I just went through it there. Okay, I didn't cut myself. Don't do this at home. Use a squeezer. But I just got time. I never do because I've been doing this for so long. And you just go right down. Give each one a lime. We'll get back to the first one. I can finish these on my own time. But I'm giving you an idea how long it takes to do these. Now this is the one that has everything in it so far. I'll put the lime in it. Come back and do the rest of those cherries. And by the way, I guess everybody already saw. I don't know how SEMKE, where he finds this stuff on the internet, but late last night he comes in with a thing. He already guessed one or two things. He had one guess left, and he comes in with a tarpon. He come in earlier with a fish, and I said, well, whether it's a mammal, a fish, or or whatever kind of animal, bird, I want the name of the bird. This is vodka. Now the last time I used cherry vodka, and a couple of people got that right, but this is citrus vodka, and the vodka doesn't matter that much because of the fact that uh, there's so many other flavors in there. And that's the vodka. Now this is a little freezer that works so well. And then to top it off, last time I used tangerine clementine. So people that said tangerine got credit for them. And this time I'm using blood orange. Now I can't put too much in those. I'll put it in this one just to top it off because I still have to put a half a grapefruit in each of those. And then I give it a little stir, put it in my back part of the freezer. And as you see, it goes in the back of the freezer, right under the freezer part, and that is cold enough in there to form a little layer of ice. So when I drink it, it's nothing but pure cold. Here's the strawberry stuff I was telling you about. This is, you can see the strawberries in it. And this comes from Italy. Just delicious. I love this, just this over ice. But then you have to worry about eating the strawberries, and that's the best part. But that's basically it, and we'll go back over to my desk. This is the setup area, as you see, and I'll go back to my desk, and we'll announce the winner, and we'll show Mr. SEMKE's tarpon. Let's get that out of the way first. This thing sat down. I had this this damn thing sat at the at at Tom's table for so long, and I just didn't. I wanted it, but it was junk silver, and I just kept resisting it and resisting it. And then just before Christmas, the day before Christmas, he was down there, and he said that was going to be the last day, so for until March. So I just had to get it. Uh, okay, now the winner of this. Here was the original recipe. Fresh cherries, bananas, blueberries, the strawberries added from there, the pineapple and peaches from there, a lemon, a lime, uh, a tangerine juice. I also used cranberry cherry juice and cherry vodka. And the best I could figure, the one that came the closest was Silvercrazyyy with the three Y's. He had 8 ingredients, and the other closest one was uh, Ziv. He had 5, and Mr. Silver Seeker 1. He had 5 also. So if Mr. Silvercrazyyy with 3 Y's will get me an address, I'll get his Morgan off, and of course I have the address of Mr. SEMKE, and who is just collecting my Morgans and hold them for me, I hope. All right, there'll be another contest later in the week, and probably a rant along the way, because the next thing I want to rant about of all things is the movies. So have a good week.